Shaker.
Yeah.
Middle school.
She still doing middle school part?
Yeah, he's not to music.
Yeah.
And then
What are you doing, sir?
what will happen is kids will
Staying busy.
Yeah.
Staying out of the
Yeah.
heat.
in middle school.
Yeah. I don't know how being successful at that, but
That was the meeting this morning.
yeah, good.
Good. Because that's out at the foundation.
Correct.
I just update or
Yeah, largely an opportunity for Q&As where
are there normally a lot of people that go to that or?
Oh, yeah, he's a good teacher.
it seems like it ebbs and flows.
High
sometimes.
school.
Okay.
This morning felt like there was any light compared to the past events, but
Did you take
we didn't have anybody from the county there either, so.
Okay.
Also, talking about
That's
just
exciting.
corner.
Yeah.
I know when
You've
top
finally got a controller. He started on Monday
Sheridan?
Oh, right.
and he seems very eager, which is good. All right, so it is 4:30 on May 20th. So let's go ahead and get the RDC meeting started. Has everyone had a chance to review the minute meetings from March?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from the last meeting. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Next is amend the agenda. Is there any amendments needed? No? Okay, next one is resolution 2026-01.
So I'll just give a quick overview. This is going to be similar to the one that you passed last year. A couple of just wording changes that were provided by Stone Municipal. So based on the report that was given in March, basically this is just stating that there is no additional funds that will need to be passed through to other levels of government. So this will direct the president to sign those letters and send them out.
So you're saying there is no money?
There's no additional increment to be passed through. to
Okay,
those
in
levels.
addition to what? From March, is that?
Yeah, from the growth in AV, because our AV effectiveness is still so low in those areas.
Okay,
It's not getting passed through, whereas if we saw development, like we could pass through that 15%.
okay, I wasn't here for the March meeting.
Oh,
so
no.
I
Yeah.
Sorry.
just wanted, it's okay, I just wanted to clarify.
Yep.
Yeah, so based on Stone Municipal's TIP presentation, we're basing it off of that there is not enough extra increment created to pass through.
Okay. So I think I saw it's just Buttonwood, maybe West Industrial Drive are the only ones that did generate revenue, okay. And so then, is this resolution talking about that roughly, $10,000?
Yes, correct. Yeah, that's right.
Thank you very much. Open to board discussion. Well, first, can get a motion to pass resolution 2026-01.
So moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Do you want to do discussion first?
Yes, sorry,
Okay.
discussion.
I just wanted to clarify what you're gonna use the money for, the 10,000.
Yeah.
Did you talk about that in March?
That was part of it,
Okay.
yeah, so, what we're trying to do, thus far with the $10,000 is pay for the, professional services, so both Stone Municipal rather, the, municipal advisor, and then any legal. We've not incurred any legal that I'm aware of to date, so that's the focus right now.
Okay.
Is on the professional services.
Okay, so not going towards any bond or anything?
Nope.
Okay. Okay,
Sorry about that.
okay.
Since board discussion's over, need to redo the motion.
Nope. just
Okay.
call for a vote.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passed. Next is board discussion. I wanted to give an update for Achieva. So we officially closed on April 15th. So they do now have the title to that property. They mentioned that they are planning to break ground, hopefully July to early September. they are beyond excited to join the community, even more so. Mike Benjamin, he did the title signing, and they had mentioned that Tipton was the best place that they've ever signed, just because Mike, he was able to give them more insight than where they've had previously. And just the community as a whole is very welcoming and very accepting to them. So they're very excited for that.
I got two things on my list. One, as a result, actually, of the March, I think it was the March presentation, the RDC did ask some questions regarding specifically in that meeting was the Tipton Forward allocation area, since it's not allocating dollars, potentially it's, I think maybe even it lost $1 assessed value. We've asked the questions on dissolving that TIP allocation area, so we're continuing to work through legal on what that process looks like, and frankly, just returning that back to its previous state. The second one is on 625 West Madison. Had individual reach out, or rather I reached out to them to gauge their interest. So our office is working through some questions on part of the parcels in the floodplain. So we're trying to figure out details with the county surveyor on what exactly is the elevation. What does that mean on, it has to be 2 feet outside of that
So, after speaking with the county surveyor, he is going to go put a stake out that'll establish the base flood elevation. Whoever purchases that property and develops it will have to put that building 2 feet above that base flood elevation. Otherwise, their flood insurance would be ridiculous. Tim could probably speak more to that. He was also there with me, but a lot of that property, I'd say at least 80%, if not more, is in a floodplain. So trying to determine what those elevations need to be. Is it possible to shift some of the dirt from one part of the parcel to another? Trying to figure out if that's possible. So just trying to make it as easy as possible for whoever ends up purchasing that to develop it.
Do you know if that's like the foundation has to be 2 feet above the floodplain, or
yes,
putting it like foundation included?
So that we see on Second Street, how they've got the blocks building that structure up. So that's what we're trying to determine. Some of it's, of course, lessons learned of that. And I don't want to see another structure that's elevated quite significantly.
And
It's not like there's hurricanes that come through Tipton.
Right.
And I guess if there's some ways to also help with the flood insurance aspect of it, there's some grading that you can put into that foundation that'll help alleviate some of those flood concerns. I'm not a builder. I'm just repeating what I've heard. But I know that there is some things that can be done to help alleviate some of those concerns.
Yeah, so we're chasing down these questions because of the good conversation with someone interested in a lot. So I think now we're just trying to figure out what are these answers and can we get that into the more individuals. We've had a lot of people express interest into infill development in City of Tipton. So I think we'll, based on these answers, have some folks expressing interest in a lot in the near future.
We have any other RDC properties? Just any updates on any of them? Do we have any currently being built on?
The only one that comes to mind is the industrial park as we continue to work with interested parties. There's probably 3 of them at this time that we're working with to identify what exactly is their acreage requirement. And so we're making great progress on those. And I would think that here in the next couple of months, at least 1 or 2 of them could come before the RDC. One of them we've already met, who continues to work through some tax credit opportunities. But yeah, those continue to make good progress.
Was there one property that was for sale that, I don't know if it was an RDC property or not. I heard that it was, but I'm not positive. It was for sale, but it was unfinished.
Was that the Madison or the second?
I think it was
Yes.
on Madison, yeah. Was that one of our properties or not?
On West Street was a former property.
On
of
West
the city. Yeah.
And that was one that was for sale
Correct, and then took it off the market and then are gonna finish it.
Okay,
So,
okay.
I think their hope was to get a buyer that it could walk with them on the finishings.
Yeah.
But decided to change course on that.
Okay, but everything's still moving along with
Yep.
that one, okay.
Yep.
Any other discussion?
Down here.
Get a motion to adjourn the meeting then?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Any adjourned?
So I was on appeals.
Craig,
When,
did you make the motion to adjourn?
yes.
Okay.
When Maxie put in this edition,
Mhm. Oh, Wilson, yeah.
it was below grade.